Hey, Mike with Rove Pest Control here. And do cedar oils work to kill bed bugs? Well, today's video will be answering that question and talking about some different forms of natural pest control that work and don't work, so stay tuned. Now, there's actually really a big issue that just happened where the FTC had to step in with a few different companies that were out there marketing different forms of natural pest control. And basically it came across that they were marketing unfairly, that these products didn't really work to kill bed bugs or prevent bed bugs or kill head lice like a lot of them were claiming. And so it really brought up the question of, do cedar oils work to kill bed bugs? Are there better options? And does natural pest control really work? And so one thing to keep in mind is that unfortunately with these home remedies and a lot of forms of natural pest control, there's not really any scientific backing behind it that they actually work. Maybe it worked in a couple instances, maybe other things were going on, but bed bugs, for example, are really hardy creatures, and over time they are continually developing more and more resistance to pest control products. And so natural remedies, for the most part, aren't really a good option to get rid of bed bugs. Here at Rove Pest Control, one of the things we do to kill bed bugs is we have a state-of-the-art heat treatment where what happens is we'll treat a room or treat an area that's affected by these bed bugs, and we'll raise the temperature to a point where they just can't survive. So what's neat with that is it's more safe for your family than using a lot of harmful chemicals and different pesticides. And then it's proven to work, where again, a lot of these home remedies like cedar oils, apparently you're supposed to just spread them around the bed and it prevents bed bugs. Well, again, it's not really anything that's shown to do that, and that does it actually work. And so by having that heat treatment, for example, in a combination with other different pest control products, you can really control and take out pests like bed bugs and not have to worry. Where again, a lot of different natural pest control remedies, in some cases they can work, but is it the actual product or is it something else that's going on? A lot of these products made claims that it killed head lice as well, and some natural remedies certainly can work for that, but again, is it the specific thing you're using or something else that it's actually causing? One thing that really comes to mind is using mayonnaise to get rid of head lice, right? And so what you do in that scenario is you cover your head with a really thick layer of mayonnaise, you put on a shower cap, and you basically leave it on for several hours or overnight. And in this remedy, it actually can work, right? It can kill head lice in this instance, but is it the mayonnaise that has magical special pest killing powers? Well, in reality, it's just suffocating the lice on your head. So you could use a variety of different products to actually have the same effect in killing off the lice, because you're suffocating them without access to oxygen. They can't survive. They simply die off. So, it necessarily wasn't the mayonnaise that's this magic solution. It just happened to work to cause this suffocation effect for the head lice. So again, with a lot of natural pest control remedies and products out there, some may work, some may not, but is there something else going on, like in this case with head lice? So something to really keep in mind, where a lot of natural remedies, natural pest control products, some people swear by them, some people say they don't work at all, and a lot of it, though, unfortunately doesn't really have any scientific backings. There's not really any studies behind it showing that it does proven to work. And then again, a lot of companies that have made claims such as that, which, again, like I said, a few going on with the FTC issues and lawsuits going on because those products didn't actually have any proof, any validation that those things did actually work, even though they were making those kinds of claims. So, what is a form of natural pest control that really does work? Well, that's exclusion, and that's basically sealing cracks and crevices and entry points around your home. Where pest issues, if there aren't already pests in your home, they can't really cause any issues, right? So by keeping them out and sealing those entry points, that's one of the best ways of natural pest control that does actually work to keep pest issues out of your home. So what can you do for that? Well, you can install things like door sweeps, weather stripping in windows, making sure screens are properly kept up, that there's not holes in them, making sure that dryer vents and exhaust fan vents are covered. So there's different ways that you can focus on sealing entry points and cracks and crevices in your home. But again, even that isn't necessarily a 100% solution, where many pests can get in the smallest of spaces in your home. You know, a lot of bigger pests, rodents for example, can sneak into your home with a gap as little as 1/4 of an inch, and then a lot of insect pests can get in with a gap as small as 1/8 of an inch. And again, what can happen is as your home settles over time, it's going to develop those cracks and crevices in the foundation. And again, a lot of those may be underground, so there's not really a whole lot you can necessarily do to keep pests from getting in those areas. So in addition to sealing cracks and crevices, one of the things we really recommend is setting up at least some sort of barrier treatment around your home from a pest control service. Because again, if those pests either aren't allowed to get in, or if they do, they die off very quickly, they're not going to have the ability to take hold and nest and be left unchecked for a long period of time, which can again increase their numbers, cause more issues for pests around your home. So again, certainly there are some benefits to natural pest control, but the one that's the most proven that does work a lot is actually sealing those entry points and preventing pests to get in from the first place. But when it comes to bed bugs or things like head lice, for example, that cedar oils have kind of been claimed to prevent and kill, those pests are really great hitchhikers. So more often than not, even if you had your home sealed, you have a barrier treatment around your home, they can be great hitchhikers. So they could be sneaking in on your clothing, in luggage, throughout trips that you go back and forth, you know, on clothing like hats that your kids might encounter at school and then bring home into your home, kind of getting past those barrier treatments and then those sealed areas that you did around your home as well. So again, even with those great options of sealing entry points, it's not always 100% way to keep those pests out of your home. And so again, we really recommend, especially if you're encountering pests like bed bugs or head lice, things that travel very quickly, that can cause major problems and spread quickly, we really recommend setting up a treatment from a pest control service to get rid of these pests, rather than focusing on natural remedies that really may or may not work and don't really have any scientific backing behind them to kill and prevent and get rid of these pests. So again, hopefully you got some benefit and value out of this video. If you did, feel free to comment and share and subscribe to our channel as well to get the latest pest control tips and tricks to keep your home pest free. And then also, if you have specific pest issues like bed bugs or anything else in between, feel free to reach out to us over at rovepestcontrol.com. And then also, as a first-time customer, you can head to rovepestcontrol.com/50 off and enter your information there to get $50 off your first service with us. So again, rovepestcontrol.com for all your pest needs. And then also, as that first-time customer, you can get that great discount at rovepestcontrol.com/50 off. But once again, thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you more soon.